Dave, I suppose is that the perfect way to go into Christmas and what you've seen here this afternoon?
Is it this afternoon or this evening?
This evening.
It's always easier, I suppose, doing interviews when you've won. It's a great result for us, regardless of what goes on in the game, whether people will argue, discuss whether one's a red card, whether people have lost discipline. We've lost discipline because we've started the game really well, got ourselves in front with a great goal, and then you've seen what it's like playing against 10 men. We knew that they were a threat from set pieces, and we're after a set piece to try and get them back in the game. And I suppose spoke at half time around where we think we can get joy, and the start of the second half obviously seals the game for us, and then it becomes an enjoyable watch in the last half an hour.
I suppose you can say even before they got the red card, we started really strongly, and the resource goal was fantastic, and it was probably something we deserved.
Yeah, absolutely. We knew we were playing against a good side. We knew that it was going to be a game in normal circumstances. That may be a bit of an arm wrestle early, a bit of a grind. You don't think that again in these type of games that there are going to be many goals in it, and it might be tight and it might be a little bit cagey. To get in front was massive for us. Like I said, the back end of it, I was just really pleased with our desire out of possession. People will say it's easy against 9. It's as easy as you make it, really, and that'll be, like I say, a real confidence boost going into another 3 games in a short space of time, but 3 games that I know we can win. We've just got to get that, like I say, that consistency level in terms of our performances, and cut out the little mistakes that have been hurting us. And when you do make mistakes, not only do they hurt you in terms of maybe goals you concede and points you don't get, they hurt you in terms of confidence as well. So to get a result like that will do us, like I said, we'll do a whole lot of it.
A bit of a change of system tonight as well, with them 3 centre backs who've done really well, and obviously Sturry coming in the right hand side. What was the thinking behind that?
Again, it's a system that I've always wanted to try and play and be a little bit adaptable around what we do, and we've been able to do it earlier on in the season when we've had, for example, Cass as a right back and maybe Ryan high up the pitch. If we need to shift round one, we can shift round one, and Cass, whether it be Timmy, Jono become 3 centre backs, Fergie becomes a wing back, Ryan becomes a wing back, depending on what other teams are doing. I've said this before about shapes and what you're doing. For me, it's a different shape in possession and out of possession. What we want to try and do is get on the front foot and be able to press against teams, and it's difficult to press if you have a certain shape against a certain system. So if we were playing against the back 3, for example, and they were going to play, it makes no sense for us to have one up the pitch, because we can't go and get the ball back, especially when we're playing here, and we want to, like I said before, we want to try and keep the crowd and get the crowd in the game. Just because the crowd aren't here doesn't go away from the things we've tried to put in place over the last 12 months and how I want us to play and what type of team we want us to be.
Interesting to hear your opinion on the 2 red cards, one that came quite early on and really changed the game. Did you feel yourself there was 2 deserved yellow cards?
It's hard to say the first one because we're a long way away from it. Does the lad mean to do it? Probably not. I'd say definitely not. Is it dangerous? Of course it is. Where the contact was, I'm not too sure. So it's a tough one. I think if you were on the end of it, you'd be, I suppose, a little bit disappointed because it's something that's happened in the game where the lad's probably not meant to do it, and results you'd be down to 10 men. The second one, again, only he will know what has been said to the official. Again, in normal circumstances, I don't think it'll be for swearing. I think it'll be question integrity and things like that, which potentially would have happened. But like I say, from our perspective, it was just about us keeping in the game,